Well, my name is John Massalonis, the manager of PR from the Heart. We are here at Barnes & Noble at the Grove in Los Angeles for Building a Culture of Reading in Your Classroom, which is a very special event for educators, parents, children from all across Los Angeles. Kids experienced a lot, parents and educators as well too during the pandemic, but leave it to 4 of the brightest lights in the KidLit community to help build a culture of reading in our classroom for children, for parents, for families, for educators. One book, one story, one moment at a time.
We're joined now by author Jim Price. Tell us about your new series, The Adventures of Harold from the Hood.
So my stories are all based on social skill building lessons and things like that. So I try to incorporate a lot of ideas where the kids are able to learn and foster those things that will last them a lifetime.
Hey, it's Genein Letford, and I am so excited to hear from all the authors of these amazing books, hear what really started their journey.
Some of the greatest gifts you can give your child is the confidence and support to succeed. And that's why preschool director and award-winning children's author Jeanette Crystal Bradley created the first 12 days of preschool.
Well, this book is a byproduct of my passion for learning and for children. We're setting the educational foundation for the rest of their lives.
Yeah, hi. Well, my name is Katherine Roy, and I love sharing science and inquiry with kids. So I'm really excited to share my process, starting with wonder and investigating, and finally through putting it all together and making a book. My first son we had when we lived in New York, and we had a 400-square-foot apartment, and we hightailed it out of there to Oregon. What kind of got me through that was just finding, like, can I make one little step on one project? Like, tiny little things for yourself that can feed you creatively, at least for me.
Jim Price, what does it mean to build a culture of reading in your classroom? Again, your perspective, school counselor, you see kids each and every day. You've been doing it for quite a long period of time.
You have to think about the kids too, like being able to connect with them and their interests and actually form bonds, connection with those kids.
They're learning how to learn for when they're in high school, when they're in college, and for the rest of our lives. You talked about being teachable. And so we're teaching them to learn. We can't take it lightly.
One thing that I've noticed is very different as of recently is the attack on the curriculum. How do you feel about the fact that this is now a debate today?
You know, my husband and I, we have to have the conversation of when do we bring up topics, how do we bring up topics. He's going to be exposed. He's not going to be living with us as a 30-year-old, hopefully. And so he has to have the tools in place to navigate that, and that's my job.
I love the event. Genein Letford's take on creativity. It seems like the one skill that is never going to go away is the skill to be creative.
One of the things when they were talking about self-care, the sound of the pump in regards to when it was empty, it was making a louder noise, and I personally feel that I do that at home with my children, so I took away the importance of me being full and filling myself up.
Since I hadn't worked with anyone else in the PR world before, I wasn't sure what to expect. John has been really amazing, and I've enjoyed working with him. He's very helpful, he's very available.
I mean, me and him have a good working relationship, but we're also friends as well. And PR from the Heart has definitely tremendously helped me on my author journey.
You work with amazing people, and anyone who works with you will know that you really care about their books.
The experience has definitely been top-notch, and I would actually recommend PR from the Heart to any author who's looking for their PR services.
Putting a bow on building a culture of reading in your classroom, this has been an incredible experience. It really is such a blessing and an honor for nearly 10 years to be able to be of service to some of the brightest lights in the world of children's literature. And again, to create that positive ripple effect to build a culture of reading in classrooms in Los Angeles, Southern California, across the country, and to continue that beyond the back-to-school season as well.